All right, I'm rotating my phone because it says to. So let me know that that's right. Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday night. Of course, I'm 10 minutes late. I try not to be. We had an amazing guest here today from Finland. She is a client. She's working with Dr. Pompa as well as Dr. Caratola. And we did a little video, and I'll share that in a bit tonight. But we just did a little impromptu video because she has traveled far and wide to get her health care for her chronic fatigue that this young woman in her early 40s has been dealing with for 25 years. And it's a testament to who she is as a person and why she will continue to get better and better because of her commitment, her thoroughness, and her ability to heal because she's working with her regulatory system. So she's worked with Dr. Pompa to get her cells working properly. She's working with Dr. Caratola to open up her cavitation and heal that, which I got to tell you, we did a consult today. Oh, interesting. Hello, Gregory. We did a consult today with Dr. Caratola. And he once again showed me some pictures of some cavitations, and I'm telling you, that is not for the lighthearted, and that's coming from me. So I really highly recommend, if you have not gotten your cone beam yet, get a cone beam. We have a couple dentists locally that will do them for you. If you don't know who it is, reach out and ask us. We'll definitely be able to help you with that. And then have Dr. Caratola read them, because what we have discovered is there's not a lot of people that really know how to read them. A lot of people know how to take the pictures, but thank goodness Dr. Caratola is committed to teaching other dentists how to read them. So I want to know what questions you have about the dental piece. I want to know, you don't hear me? Okay, I'll turn my volume up. How about now? Can you hear me now, Marlena? Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for saying hello. I really appreciate that. I was going to show you a technique tonight with the double RRTs. But all my bodies have left the building, so I was not able to do that. Good, now you can hear me, great. But this is, some of you saw my Facebook Live from a couple weeks ago. This is the RRT. So it's got to, other people can hear me, Marlena, so it might be your phone, just to let you know. But the RRT is to help break up your fascia and your lymph. And you know, the purpose of doing one of them is, you know, I got a sore shoulder and I can work it over here. You're not going to be able to hear me if I talk with this on, but if I have a sore shoulder, then I can work this area. But if I'm trying to release the fascia and I work both sides, it'll release better because there's no torque that can pull the other side. So if you think about a pair of pantyhose, right? That's kind of what your fascia looks like, is the pantyhose. And it's one complete congruent look in the pantyhose. If you get a snag in the pantyhose, I know, Greg, you like to wear pantyhose. Just kidding. But if you get a snag in the pantyhose, then that's a place for inflammation or bugs or viruses to take hold. And to release that, then it dumps into the lymphatics. So we find we do this a lot with scars. I do this a lot on the jaw. I do this on the scalp. I do this on the feet, on the hands, the whole body. When a couple weeks ago when I was at Dr. Pompa's Live It to Lead It conference, which was amazing, we were able to use this. Very funny, Gregory. I love comedy. He keeps me laughing. We were able to use two at once on people, and both Ian and I have been stealing them from each other the last 2 weeks. And the results we're getting is like, people are just freaking out about how much better their shoulders feel, their jaw. And we do this before they get on the Flow Prezzo, or before they do some lymphatic work, or as a help to an emotional release, or a help to stimulate that bladder meridian. So if you want some special love-in this holiday season, come in and get some RRT. I'm going to put this on special with one of my practitioners, Alyssa and Alex. They don't even know it yet, but I'm going to teach them this week how to do this. And then you'll be able to come in and get some of this done with their body work to just get that much better of an effect from moving your lymph and your fascia when you're on a table. So I know these Facebook Lives have been so much fun, and we've had a lot of different categories that we've spoken about. And really tonight, I want to know what questions you have. What's left? We've talked about a lot of subjects in the last 3 or 4 months, and I have about 2 weeks before I release my new website, which we will talk about, our new website. We are going to have an open house in January or February. I'm organizing that now here at our new space in North Wales. We are very happy at our new home. We are very happy with our new landlord. We have some sticky widgets we're still working out, but we're very excited about being in this space and being able to offer the care that we're able to offer here in a much more relaxed setting, a more homey setting, and a much more heart-filled setting. In all honesty, the space is more conducive to that. But y'all have been watching me for weeks, so what questions? Dry brushing, fasting. What do you want to know? I'm not going to talk till you do. Tell me your questions. This is a Facebook Live moment of all time. I didn't talk for like 10 seconds. If you have no questions, I have nothing to share. No, I'm kidding. I have plenty to share, but I really want to know what your questions are, because I want to start to orient these Facebook Lives to not what I want to share, but what you want to hear. So going back to the cavitation, I will talk about that for a second. If you have not had your cone beam, go get your cone beam check and let Dr. Caratola read it, and then come up with a plan. Listen, I know this woman from Finland, so many other clients that work with Dr. Pompa or Dr. Caratola or ourselves that are not local are in desperate need of care. Those that work with Dr. Outmeyer or Dr. Rao in Switzerland, they're in desperate need. Most of them, they're traveling across the world because there is nobody to help them, and they're holding on with, you know, barely with threads on the edge of a string. A lot of you live locally and you're fortunate. You don't have desperate situations anymore, which is fantastic, but you have some general unease or some general dis-ease. And so the point of the cone beam and the cavitation surgeries and looking at that component is to make sure you're uncovering every little thing that could down the road cause a much bigger issue than it is right now while you're healthy. So, yes, you can get a dry brush and then get a relaxing massage, but I would suggest getting RRT, get your own dry brush at home, and then getting a relaxing massage. Absolutely. But if you have a hole in a jawbone up here, and when you see them, I'm going to be doing some speaking engagements this upcoming year. I have a lot of lymph that I'm talking about at different Lyme organizations and wellness organizations and corporations and so forth. And if you have anybody that you're interested in having us come and speak to, a bigger group, 50 or more is typically what we like to speak to, feel free to contact the office and we'd be happy to make those arrangements. And this is something we do honestly free of charge. This is purely to help get the word out there, to start to educate people about the lymphatic system, about how regulation works, how the regulatory body works, and how this science is actually incorporated. But if you want the best health you can, you need to understand and get the knowledge and then come up with a plan. So the client we were working with today, she's been going after this for 25 years. She's been living a good lifestyle. She was one of the chronic Lyme clients that was undiagnosed for a long time and had some food digestion issues, has some, uterine issues. As all that's been addressed, she still has, she's just not 100%. She eats really well. She's got the right joyful mindset. She's got all that going the right way. It's just her CRT isn't regulating. We do her cone beam. We've got it read today, and we were freaking out at the holes in her jaw. And the thing is we can work our butts off. We can do all the lymph and all the nasos and all, get her tonsils injected with Dr. Carchetti. We can do all the therapies, emotional work with iron and vials. There's nothing we're going to do to grow bone in her jawbone until she has that PRF and the scaffolding done by Dr. Caratola and his team that's going to really allow that to regenerate and then allow that meridian to really heal, which is going to take the stress off the adrenals, the stress off the body, and allow that body to recoup and regenerate. So that's the importance of the cone beam. It's knowledge. I'm not saying you have to go out and do it all tomorrow, but even for this woman today, we said just do it over the next 2 to 4 years. You've got 4 cavitations, 3 definitely, perhaps 4. Take your time and do it one step at a time. So let me answer some of these questions. What has to be done to get a whole picture of what your body needs, kind of an assessment. So we do a couple different ways we assess that. We do heart rate variability on every client when we meet you that first day, and then we do a a body scan, which is muscle response testing with I, the head clinician. And then you do a 30-minute review with me of those findings on the follow-up visit and go over the plan. The other way is a CRT, or in addition, I should say, is a contact regulation thermography, which is a whole body assessment. And we talked about that in October. Hold on, I'm looking for a visual for you. And so we take your temperature of 128 points in your body, and then you cool off in a room, and then we take all those temperatures again. And it's the change in temperature that indicates whether there's health or not. Hold on, I'm looking for my perfect CRT. It just had it out. It might be out front. Hold on. Well, that's just crazy. I can't imagine where it is. There's got to be one in the big book. That's crazy. It's disappeared into thin air. I was just going over it with somebody. That's absolutely nuts, you guys. So a perfect CRT. Oh, I know where I have one. Okay, sorry about that delay. Okay, so these are the 128 temperature points we do on all these points on the body. So it does 13 points on each breast, every tooth, a lot of your lymphatic points and your cervical nodes, as well as on your kidneys and your back. So it addresses every tissue and organ in your body. When it's done, the reading looks like this. So it gives us the 100% temperature readings of the first reading, then you cool off for 10 minutes, and then we read temperature again. And it's that change in temperature and what this scan should look like ideally. And if yours doesn't quite look like that, without breaking HIPAA, I'll just show you, give you an indication. This is a chart on my desk. Here's one and here's one. So here's a perfect one and here's somebody's that we reviewed. So we have a lot of writing on that, and it allows us to come up with a systematic report. This can be used in lieu of a mammogram. So this is the majority of the ways that we assess people. We have other tests that we do, hair mineral analysis, dust chest, live blood analysis, all different ways that we look at the body. But we don't do all those assessments the first time we meet you. But this is the most systematic way. This and the heart rate variability is our ideal that we do on every person. We get a baseline once a year, and then we repeat it, make sure we're going in the right direction. Or sometimes we do it more often depending on what's going on with the case. Sure, our website, I will type it in the comments. I think I can do that. Is thetruewellnesscenter.com. So it's the truewellnesscenter.com. Didn't really come out as a website, but hopefully that's what you were looking for, Bonnie. Yeah. So Roberta writes, I really need to do the dental part. It's concerning to not know if someone is good or not, even though if they are a holistic dentist, not even can fly to New York. True, I totally agree. So there's a IOAMT. There's a link on our website, as well as Smart Dentist. So these are organizations that are not governing bodies, but they're organizations where dentists have been trained to do proper technique, and smart dentistry is really the new gold standard. So I forget what that stands for, but something like smart mercury amalgam removal or some techniques or something. But look up for a smart dentist and then call and ask questions is what I would recommend. Where do you start as far as walking through the whole process? Do we detox first, or do we work and then get our work? Oh, great question. Who asked that again? Roberta, question of the year. Do I detox or handle my teeth first? Thank you so much for asking that question. You drain first, meaning you work your lymph. You make sure your body is biologically able to handle going through the dental process, always first. Then you go through the dental process, Then you come back to a center like ours and you drain and drain and drain, and you work with either a center like ours or somebody like Dr. Pompa and his team to help your body continue to detoxify and drain. If you do not do the before and after work of the dental, it's not going to go well. I'll tell you that right away. And Roberta, we're here to help. So if you need guidance along the way, don't hesitate. And you can always do phone consults with us. Those are, per the minutes. That's what we charge for. So if you need a 30-minute with me, that's what we charge you for in regards to your consulting, but we want to help guide you. You can also find a lot of information on brmi.online. And all of us, Dr. Caratola, myself, Ian, and Dr. Pompa are all on the board of advisors on the brmi.online website. So I'm going to give that to you guys as well, because that is an amazing resource of information. brmi.online, and that's a nonprofit organization, not commercial, and it's only designed to give you the information you're looking for that Google and so forth are either critiquing or what's the word? I can't think of it, censoring, and not giving you proper information, or they don't gather the information because a lot of it comes from Europe and from the medical schools and from biochemist and the other word I'm escaping. I need protein. I haven't eaten in about 5 days. I'm on a bit of a fast. It's a long story. We'll talk about it later, but I don't function well on fast. I need protein. So anyway, the BRMI is a great resource for you. You can often find dentists in that way through Smart Dentist. And often if you call one of our dentists, either Dr. Caratola, Dr. Lim, Dr. Lou Travato, any of the dentists we work with, they would be happy to help you find a dentist in your area, I guarantee you. And we also refer to Dr. Nunnally in Houston. So I really think, I am so happy for you, Sue. I am so happy you finally did your dental work. Now get in here and get your little butt detoxed and drained. So it's, the dental piece. Listen, when I learned that dental piece all those years ago, we did not want to be those people that sent people to a dentist. And when you find out what you find out, it's like, how do you ever go back? Now we're those people, and we're so excited. We just have been working with a gentleman locally who's a local dentist who went and had his amalgams out, and he hasn't placed amalgams in over 20 years, but he didn't know about the proper procedure, and so he is bought all the equipment. He's ready to learn it. Dr. Votto, Dr. Caratola have been kind enough to help him and assist him on this journey. And we are so excited to have another a very well-trained, very highly proficient dentist already be able to learn this skill, because we need more dentists out there. So if you are looking for a dentist in your area, contact Fran at biologicalhealth.com or contact our office at info, and we'll be able to put you on the right path. But in the meantime, go to Smart Dentist. I don't know their exact website, but that should help you. What else? Any other questions that I missed? So many of you have joined on. I really appreciate it. Do you know any in Florida, a dentist in Florida? No, but I have some good contacts in Florida. If you email the BRMI website, the woman that handles that website, I think she does know somebody in the Florida area. So you can absolutely do that. And yes, we do need to have another financial wellness since rates are so low. So I think that's a great idea. So we'll put that on the schedule at some point in this upcoming year. So I really appreciate seeing you all you guys join in. Share this with your friends. Educate them about the dental piece. Don't be scared about the dental piece. I know everybody hates going to the dentist. The dentist has got to be your first line of defense in health. Brush your teeth twice a day at minimum, floss, use Revitin. I know I sound like a broken record, and I wish I got paid by Jerry Caratola to tell you to use Revitin, but I don't. But I should, because I talk about it so much. And I traveled recently, and I got to tell you, if he wasn't at the seminar giving samples of his toothpaste, I don't know what I would have done. I actually went to Dr. Pompa's room to use his toothpaste because I was so desperate that I didn't have my toothpaste. I couldn't even use my friend Desiree. You all know Desiree. She comes from New Zealand. She uses natural toothpaste in New Zealand. She uses propolis toothpaste. So I was like, oh, I'll try it once. I couldn't even take it, you guys. I've converted. I'm a total Revitin user. I just could not wait to brush my teeth with Revitin. It just feels so different in my mouth. So, you know, I, of course, got 2 more tubes from him that weekend just to make sure I had it in my travel bag so I wouldn't be without it ever again. So it's really key what we do to our mouth and our health. And start there as your first line of defense. Make sure you, and also teach our children really good dental care. I mean, I know I sound like an old lady when I say that, but it's true. Taking care of your teeth will take care of you. And I look forward to everybody coming in and handling your teeth and handling your drainage and getting true health, true wellness, if you will, because that's the way to truly live and truly find your joy. And I so enjoy all these talks. Keep your questions coming. Love you guys. Oh, I know, Roberta. We would all love to find a dentist to sing like Jerry. Not everybody has Jerry's singing voice, but we are so pleased when we get to hear it. We'll have to share this with Jerry tonight. Have a great night, everybody.